Hi guys, Cynthia here, and today, we're gonna work on this walkway. We're actually gonna finish the walkway, or yes, for this video we will finish the walkway. For today, we may not get there. I have to remove all of these little circles. I have more because I'm gonna continue the pavers all the way down. I have to remove a lot of this rock because I have all that rock around my landscaping around my house. Well, I have a ton of that left over because I took out a whole section of rock, and therefore I have a ton of it. And so, what I think I'm going to do is put that type of rock down first and then the pea gravel on top because pea gravel is expensive. I have rock I'm not using. And yeah, yeah. So, today I'm going to try, it's like literally after 7:40 at night. I had worked extremely late today, and then I had to cook dinner, and then I had to work more. And so it's like I had to get out here so that I can feel some kind of like happiness. And then I realized the work I had to do. And I'm like, oh man, I wish I was planting something. But that's okay because I think I'll be very happy once this is completed. So, first things first, I'm going to remove the rocks. Um, a lot of them, not all of them, as much as I can, at least right here in this section at first, so that I can continue with the landscape fabric and so on. Now I'm just procrastinating because really really don't want to do this, but I know that this is going to make me happy and it's something that needs to get done. So let's get cracking.
Okay, so now begins the tedious process of removing all of the pea gravel. I'm just moving things out of the way so that I can lay down the fabric. But I would just for tonight just removed all the pea gravel from the edge so that I can, start laying down the fabric. But this took quite some time, and I'm trying to get the edge off, and that was really hard because it's been there for a long, long time. But I put some of the gravel inside of this bag, and you can see that I'm using the DeWitt landscape fabric. I'm just, putting it all around and pinning it all down. This was the easy part actually. So I kind of enjoyed this part of the process. This felt like a huge accomplishment just getting the weed barrier down.
All right, guys. So this is where I am kind of leaving off tonight because you can tell it's getting really dark. But it wasn't that bad. I have to put some more pins down in certain places, and I have to buy more of these. I think it might look nice and it will actually save me some rocks. Like, right, like if I like fix this so that like there's one in the center this way, and then I get like two on each side so that it's like a, yeah, instead of walking on rocks. I think that'll look really nice. I really like these pavers. I get them at the garden factory. They're $6, so that's not too bad. But this is where I'm going to leave off. But I want to show you really quickly what I mean. So let's go over here. And sorry, guys, it's like nighttime. Um, but what I'm thinking is if I center this guy in like the center of the aisle and then just kind of separate all of the steps a little bit more evenly, or maybe I could make them more far apart. I don't know. I like the idea of how close they are because it's more of like my natural step. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave them this close. I gotta buy four more. I'm gonna center this one in the middle of the beds, and I'm gonna do two that way and two this way. And again, if that's too many, you guys have seen that I have these all over my house. I have them in the front of my house. Um, I have them as like paths to my hose link. And so I don't think that even if I have like two extra, that it's going to, I don't need my hat anymore. There's no sun. Even if I have like a few extra, I can use them in other parts of my garden. I'm going to do like maybe three more shovels of the, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go inside. It is dark, and the bugs are out. But I'm happy that I got this done. Yeah, I mean, I just have to tidy up around the beds with some like pins. You know what I mean? Like just right around here. And then I'm going to cut just the edging of each bed so that I can like stick it. I kind of want it a little bit over, um, so that rocks don't fall underneath and weeds don't go through, if that makes any sense. But I have to like get a pair of scissors and kind of make a little cut here. And then I'm going to pin it really tightly up against the bed. But I think it's going to look great. And I think that if I add more of these, that I'm going to need a lot less rocks, even though I have plenty of, at least I think I have plenty of rocks. I possibly don't. I mean, I have no idea. But I think once this project is done, then I'm going to work on this back project. I have to clean this all up because next weekend, we're building, I think we're doing a deck to put the greenhouse on. I'm not exactly sure. Um, but we're doing something. And so I need to clean this up. I need to plant in a few more things. But I feel really good about the progress, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
So this was bright and early the next day, like really, really early. I think it was like maybe before 6 or 6, I don't even know, but I wanted to space them how I really wanted them before going to the store because I thought that maybe I would not need as many because I went and bought four, but I thought if I spaced them the correct way, that maybe I wouldn't need so much. But I indeed needed four, so you can see I'm just like trying to figure out the spacing again. This part was a little bit difficult. To get the pavers like down the middle, and I don't know. It was kind of hard. I did cut the edges and pin them down. It kind of went by fast, and I decided to take up all of the pea gravel just to make it easier. And I wanted the pea gravel to sit on the larger rocks so that it would kind of, I don't know, hide the crevices of the larger rocks. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that was my train of thought. But it was a lot. It was cleaning rocks and moving rocks, and this process, I don't like rocks anymore. But I kept on dusting it off and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and it just took ages, it felt like. I think I was out here for like 4+ hours just doing this. You can see that I'm throwing down the big stone, and this is when I start to think like, I don't know if I like this, but I just kept going with it because I didn't want to have to buy a ton of peat gravel. Plus I had this larger, river rock, it's called, like sitting in the basement, and it needed to move. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use it, whatever. Yeah, so it's just more and more of me filling with the larger rocks and cleaning them. And it's kind of a boring process, but it took hours. I mean, there was so much debris in those rocks because I took them from the original landscaping around the house. But this is when I start to think, I don't know if I have enough stone. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to buy more stone. But I'm definitely going to have to buy more stone, which is very depressing. But I think I'm going to go to a stone yard just because, like, then they'll deliver it to me, which is nice. But the pre gravel, I tried to clean it, but I was losing a lot of the little tiny stones. So I just put the pea gravel, dust and all, which kind of upset me. But I don't know. It's better than losing rocks, you know what I mean? But you'll see here, I'm just cleaning everything up so I can clean it. And I think it looks so nice when it's like wet.
You guys, I did it. The walkway is complete. I'm not sure how I really feel about having the larger rocks. I liked the pea gravel. This kind of reminds me of like a river. You know what I mean? The reason why I did it was because I did not want to buy 1 million bags of pea gravel. So I figured that if I added the big rocks, it would be okay. So today was a great day to do it because it's not as hot as it has been. I'd say I need to buy maybe 6 more bags of pea gravel just to fill in. There's like some places that are just a little bit spare, like or bare. And I like to have thick coverage when it comes to the walkway. I really do think it looks okay with the big rock. I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I had this rock additional, and I wasn't going to spend any more any more money on rocks. So this is what it's going to be. I'm going to show you, flip you guys around. There are some places that you'll see have no stone, and I still have to buy some more and get that done. But for the most part, I think it looks okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the the two, what you call these, steps going that way. I mean, it beats like walking. Here, let me walk around this way. The having the big rocks makes it a little bit harder to walk on. Therefore, I really think I need these pavers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is more comfortable, so I am gonna keep it. Uh, it's listen, it's about comfort. I don't know why I'm complaining about nothing. So that's cool. I'm not fully in love, but you know what? I will get there. For me, it's about affordability, and I have the rocks. I think it looks good. I mean, it looks pretty. I like it, almost looks like I said, like a little river because it has like the nice big rocks here and there. What do you guys think? It sure beats buying like 15 bags of pea gravel, that's for sure. Financially, my back and everything else. I mean, so you know what? I love it. I love it. So check it out. I think it looks good. What do you guys think? Please let me know honestly. I think it looks good. I think it looks like a river. I think it helped me save money, which is a plus. I think I need about, if it was truly like, and I wanted to make it up to my standards, I still have to cut out the um, fabric off the ends. But if I want to make it to my standards, I need at least five bags of pea gravel. But that's better than what I would have needed. It would be like 20 plus. And tell me what you think of this, like center walkway. I think I like it, but I also don't. Now these like pavers, I know it's like, well, Cynthia, you bought them, so you have to use them. I will use them. It doesn't have to be in this fashion. Um, but what do you guys think? I think it'll be easier for me to walk on. I think, right? I think it's nice. I think it looks pretty good. I'm just happy that I no longer have like dirt. So it's better than it was, right? I think it looks great. I think it needs more of a gray gravel. So I think if I buy any pea gravel, I might go to I was thinking about buying the same kind that I got at Home Depot, but I want more of a gray tone. This is giving me very dry, which is why I really like these pavers. They're more blue, and I kind of like that look. So maybe I will see if I can buy some from like a stone yard instead that has more blue. And I think that's what we're going to do. But I think it looks great. It's much better than what it was, so I'm happy. All right, guys. So this is it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm just happy that I no longer have dirt on that end. You know what I mean? I think it looks much better. I'm not sure how many yards I need. I have to look at what a bag of pea gravel is in yardage because if it was up to me, I would get about 5 more bags because I really like when these pavers are like submerged completely, if that makes any sense. Right now, they can be a tripping hazard. And I liked it because before I had it so that it was like there was no room between my feet and uh, the next paver. It was all stone. Now, what I could do is buy some more river rock, which is what the bigger stone is that I use all around my landscaping, around my house from Home Depot. I can do that and fill in slightly. And then that would mean that I don't have to get a ton of pea gravel, which I might do because there's a lot of like real bare spots just around the edges on either side. I have some bareness that I don't like. So maybe I'll do 1 bag of that, and then I will go to a stone yard and see if I can find some blue pea gravel because I think that'll be really pretty. I think I'd like that a lot more. I'm happy, guys. Look, it's like it. There's no dirt. I'm really happy. Tomorrow, I'm going to focus on the back where you see all those pots and the mess. That's going to be what we do tomorrow. So I'm really happy about that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. And if you like this video, please like it. It really helps me out. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you. And remember, if you didn't get it done today, there is always tomorrow. Thanks for watching.